Paolo Banchero had a career night. Let's talk about it. My man went off and dropped 50 points against the Indiana Pacers. They were able to edge out the Pacers and get the W. And if you're Orlando Magic's fan, man, you got to be hyped because you want your star player, your young star player, to have performances like this and continue to probably improve on it. Like, I think what you saw out of him yesterday, he can, to an extent, not score 50 points every game, but continue to have performances like this where he really leans on his ability to, make his shots on the outside and also attack when he needs to yesterday, man. Let's go over the stats for Banchero. My man dropped 50 points, shooting 16 for 26, 3 for 9 for the three-point line. And not only did he do all that stuff offensively, he had 13 boards and 9 assists. Like, my guy almost had a 50-point triple-double. For Paolo Banchero, man, once again, he needs to build on this. Last year, they obviously went to the playoffs and they ended up losing, and they didn't really make too much noise. They have a lot of core young guys that are going to be solid role players and continue to have an impact on this team. But once again, Paolo Banchero needs to have these type of performances for this team to make it where they're going to be. This league is taken over by superstars. Superstars are the guys that are going to end up winning you playoff games, winning you championships, and Paolo Banchero needs to continue to ascend to be that. Yesterday, he had it going, and he dropped 37 points in the first half. 37 points in the first half. He had it going yesterday. And once again, when he got to his spot, he was able to ascend, put the pressure on the defense, get to the free throw line, and ultimately, once again, he was just dominating from the jump, literally from the jump. It faded a little bit in the second half, as you can tell, only scoring 13 of his points in that second half. But 37 in the first half, man, he was going crazy. And for Paolo Banchero, once again, I think for his, development, I think he needs to continue to have games like this where you're putting up 26 shots. When you look at it, man, against the Grizzlies and the Nets, he only put up 13 and 12 shots in each of those games. To have 26 shots yesterday and be at an elite clip that he was, 16 for 26, it's going to be a lot to ask for consistency like that, but he needs to have these type of games. For the Orlando Magic, and I do reside in Central Florida, I'm not a Magic's fan, but it's good to see the city and overall the Magic team be competitive. They're going to need their star to go out every game and have this type of mindset. Where, once again, it didn't matter who was guarding him. It didn't matter if it was Siakam or any of their other, wings out there. They weren't able to do anything with him. He was getting to his spots, driving when he wanted that matchup. And once again, man, he had it going behind the three, making 3 3-pointers in that first half. He was going crazy. Now, for the Orlando Magic, once again, you got Franz Wagner, you got Jalen Suggs, you got all these guys, but overall, Paolo Banchero is your young star. Paolo Banchero is your main guy, and when it comes to the playoff time, because I do expect the Orlando Magic to make some noise and potentially make the playoffs again, this team, if they want to get anywhere, their star is going to have to go head to head with the other stars on the other team, man. Shout out to Paolo Banchero, career night. He definitely gets his flowers, and let's see if he continues to build on it. He definitely should.